Hi, I'm John Hazzard, and for me, it's all about food. So today I want to show you how to make a Soursop drink or Soursop punch. So basically this is a Soursop here, and I love this beverage. I grew up with this beverage in Barbados, and Mom has a Soursop tree in the back of her house. And as a boy, Mom would send me out to pick the Soursops. And then what happens is sometimes they're still kind of green, and what we do is we wrap them in newspaper or some kind of paper, and we place them in a warm place or a cool place really. And within a day or so, a day or two, the Soursop is nice and softened. This Soursop here, I purchased this Soursop on Friday, and it was still kind of green and hard. Today now is, no, was it Friday? Yeah, I purchased it on Friday, so we had Saturday, Sunday, Monday, so 3 days. Today now is Tuesday, so now this Soursop here is ready. It's kind of not too firm, but it's ready to use. So I want to show you today how to make a Soursop punch as well as a Soursop drink, and I hope you enjoy this show as well today. So I'm going to go through now the ingredients with you for both of them, and it's my goal that when we're finished you can make this beautiful beverage at home and enjoy it just as much as I enjoy it as well. So for the Soursop punch, we're going to need these ingredients. Of course we have to have the Soursop, we can't do anything without the Soursop. We're going to be using some condensed milk or sweet milk, which we use in Barbados, and we use this as well too when I go to a snow cone vendor and they will put a bit of sweet milk on my snow cone. Some Suppligen. If you can't get Suppligen, you can just use regular milk, whole milk preferably. Some White Rum, vanilla essence, some powdered cinnamon, and some nutmeg seed is what we'll be using to make the Soursop punch. Now let me run through with you now the ingredients you will need to make the Soursop drink. To make the Soursop drink, we're going to need most definitely limes. I love limes, which is this right here. I have some squeezed ready for you. We will need some ginger, and I also made some simple syrup. If you don't have simple syrup, you can also use sugar, but this is equal parts sugar and water brought to a boil, cooled, had in the fridge, so it's nice and chilled. And of course we're going to need some water as well, and this is a cup of water. So now let's get going. I want to show you now to actually make the Soursop. We're going to start first with the drink, and I want to first show you to peel the Soursop, and then we'll also start with the punch. But I'm going to go ahead first and show you how to actually peel the Soursop. So I want to show you now how to actually peel the Soursop. So let me just grab a plate. I'm going to take the Soursop. I have a knife here, and we're just going to just lightly peel off the skin. Sometimes it's really soft, you can just pull the skin off. This one is fairly soft as well too, but I'm just going to take off a bit of that skin here with this knife. So this one still requires a knife in some sense, so I'm going to peel it with my knife and get all of this off. So as you can see, the pulp is nice and white, really nice and beautifully white. So just peeling all of this off. And I made sure as well too, I washed my hands before I started. And I have a glove here on my other hand, but it's important if you don't have gloves to wash your hands really well before you start to work with the Soursop. Want to make sure your hands are really nice and clean. So just kind of peeling away all the skin off, and the skin is not prickly or anything. It looks like if it's prickly, but they don't really stick you or anything, so you should be fine. Good, we got off what right here is the heart. So I'm going to take this out, this piece right here, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this over right here, and I'm just going to take the pulp, and it has some black seeds in it as well, so I'm going to put these right in here. Good, so what I'm going to do, let's just get rid of this. We're finished with this now. Just want to rinse off my hands. And then what I want to do now is to take this one and I'm just going to squeeze all this here all the way out. So you see, if you look at my bowl, I put my bowl here, you can see all the pulp is going into the bowl below. So just squeezing all of this out. Want to get all of this good stuff out. Oh, this is so nice. So I'm just getting all this out, rubbing all this away. Great, this is looking good. Good, so you see all that nice pulp that's inside there? That's what we're looking for. Now I want to get some more of this out of here as well too. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take another bowl and I'm going to put this into the bowl. I'm going to add this cup of water here to it. Great, so we added a cup of water. Just going to mix this up a bit. Get this all mixed up and I'm going to squeeze it. As you see, I'm squeezing it. I want to extract all of this pulp from around the seeds for our juice. So I'm just squeezing and extracting all of this liquid and have it all mixed, and then I'm going to pour this back into here. Great, so that's poured in. And then what I'm going to do now is to really now mix this in. So that's really well mixed in. So that's what we're left with. I've really taken as much juice as I can take from this. And now what we do with this is that we just basically dispose of this. So we want to go ahead now and we would like now to make so now I can dispose of the glove. And we now want to make our Soursop drink. So I'm going to do the drink and then I'm going to do the punch, and then we look at the comparison between the two of them. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and make the Soursop drink. So basically I'm going to take this ladle here, and this is pretty much the pulp, and you know we added a cup of water to this, so I'm going to take a cup of this out, just 1 cup. I'm going to add that cup to my blender. Get all that good stuff out. I'm going to take a bit of ginger because I love ginger, and we're going to take a bit of ginger and we're going to now grate this on the microplane. And I use the microplane because it gives me a really beautiful puree and gets all of that great flavor out of the ginger. So you can also use this end, so you see the nice puree. And we're just going to take this now and we're going to scrape this here into our blender. Get all of this ginger right into the blender. Good. Good, so the ginger is inside there. Then I'm going to take now, very simple, well, we're going to let's blend this first, and then I'm going to add these other ones. So let's blend this up. So we go ahead and blend this. Okay, that should be enough blending. So the ginger is nicely incorporated, so it got pretty thick when that happened. So we're gonna now scrape all of this out. Let's just get a spoon. If you have a spatula, that's the best thing to get everything out. This juice is so good. You wanna get every ounce of this stuff out of here. So we get that out. I'll put this aside. And just now pass this through the strainer again. So you have this beautiful pulp with ginger on the inside, and then just going to give that a good little knock to get all of the pulp from off the bottom here. great. So any pieces of ginger are left behind. So just pop this right here in the sink. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to now take our simple syrup. And this is simple syrup. This is a cup of simple syrup I added. And then I also have here a 1/4 cup of lime juice. And we're going to add this into here as well. And just mix this all up. And this is our amazing soursop drink. So very simple, not complicated at all. And then what you do is you take some ice. I have some ice here. And we're going to add some ice to this glass. That should be good. And then what you do now is you take this and we're going to add this now right here to this beautiful beverage. This looks so delicious. And if you want, you could always take a piece of lime. Let's just take off a bit of this. Just take a bit of lime. Can do like a nice little twist on the glass. So that's our Soursop Punch. That looks amazing. So we're gonna move on now to make our soursop. Let's move on now to make the other one, which is basically, that's the Soursop Punch right here. We're gonna now make our soursop drink. Let's make our Soursop Punch. Let's just get rid of this. So what we're gonna do now, we'll take now another cup of this great wonderful soursop. We're gonna add this right in here. Oh, lovely. Just rest this to the side. And then we're gonna take now, this is the condensed milk. I'm gonna use a spoon here. I wanna get all of this good stuff out. I'm gonna take all of this condensed milk out. Scrape everything out. Again, if you have a nice rubber spatula, that will be perfect to make sure you get every single drop out. So that's out. We're gonna take now some Suppligen. Add that inside there as well. This is vanilla essence. That goes in as well too. This is a bit of white rum. So anybody who likes rum, you don't have to add the rum if you don't want the rum. You don't have to add it. I have here some nutmeg, which I took the seed and I grated it on a microplane. I like to use fresh nutmeg. This is cinnamon powder, and that's inside there as well. And what we're gonna do now, we're just gonna mix all of this together. So I'm just taking my, if you want, we could also, just to get it really well mixed, I'm gonna take a whisk and just give this a good mix. And that's really well mixed together. Take a glass. Take some more ice. My ice is melting, so I'm gonna have to fetch some more ice. Maybe add some ice in here. Let me just get a bit more ice. Back with some more ice. Let's put some more ice in here. And of course, the ideal thing would be to chill these first in the fridge. So we're now gonna add this. This is the punch here now. So you see the punch is a bit thicker than the actual drink. Just clean this up a bit. So we have the punch. Let's move these out of the way. So we have the punch. We have the punch here, and we have the soursop drink here. So you can see the two different, how they look. So this one's a bit thicker and creamier, of course, because of what we added, and richer. And this one here is a bit lighter for a nice refreshing day like today where it's nice and hot. So we're gonna go ahead and taste these two beverages now and talk about them, because it looks so delicious. So there you have it, our soursop drink and our soursop punch. So let's just go ahead. I want to just give this a slight little stir. And just give this a taste. That is amazing. And I love the ginger in it as well. The ginger taste is so tremendous. Let's taste now the punch. This one is going to be a bit creamier. So this one here, the drink, is more for a hot day. The punch is something you can have anytime really, or at night if you want, but it's also very tasty. Let's try the punch. That's delicious. Whoa, two amazing beverages. So, Soursop drink, Soursop punch from the amazing Soursop. If you've enjoyed this show, please click like, subscribe, ring the bell for future shows. And again, I'm John Hazzard, and for me, it's all about food.